You're unmuted.
Cool.
So Davis, go ahead and start us off.
Levi, how are you, man?
I'm good. Had a great day of practice, and it was really sunny today, so that was nice. And yeah, it's a good day.
Yeah, certainly beats the alternative.
Yeah.
But for you, this quarterback competition, how do you feel like you've done this spring? How you performed, and where do you feel like maybe you are going into the spring game on Saturday?
I feel good. I feel really good. New OC, new system, kinda. New mentality, and it's been exciting. And I feel like I've made some really good strides, and I'm excited to perform in the spring game, and then take the next step and work over summer and get ready for fall camp. So.
Levi, we just found out that, not too long ago that you were really pretty banged up there last year.
Mm-hmm.
How bad was it before that Boise State game?
My shoulder was really bad. It was out of place from Hawaii on, and then it just got progressively worse. So, it is what it is. I played through it, and I really don't regret the decision playing through it. So, yeah, I'll leave it at that.
Levi, has there been any residual to that problem, or are you feel fully fine now without any type of surgery or anything?
No, I'm fully fine. No surgery was needed, which was awesome. Praise God. A few bad habits picked up, during that time, with the shoulder. So breaking those this spring and working on it this summer to get, everything fine-tuned is going to be a big emphasis.
Levi, to you, does this feel like an open quarterback battle? Do you feel like you're getting a fair shot at this thing?
Yeah, I do. I really do. I feel like Coach P is a really honest guy, and he's going to play the best guy. He's going to play the hot hand, and he talks about it all the time, getting hot. So, I got to do everything in my power. I can't control everything else, so I'm going to do everything in my power to be the best quarterback for this team to help us win a Mountain West championship.
What's it like to have a battle, say, with someone like you're having right now, and the relationship you guys can have away from the field? How do you work on that, and how good is it?
It's awesome. You get to compete against one of your good friends, so it's awesome to do that. And just going out there, having fun, smiles, getting the guys getting going, because we're kind of the pace car for everyone else. So,
Levi, what did you learn most about yourself last year?
I feel like last year I learned that I need to control what I can control. I can't do everyone's job, and I can't try to fix things that someone else messed up or anything like that. So just controlling what I can control, having fun, and taking profits is a big thing that our new OCs talked about, Coach P. Just taking a profit, not having these bad negative plays, just taking a profit. So.
Yeah, Levi, how has this new offense been going in terms of learning it? Has it been pretty seamless, and what sorts of things do you like about it?
Seamless? No. It's definitely similar, but different. And, there's a whole new energy. But I think the biggest thing to take away is the guys are excited to learn about it. The guys are, really buying in because, we want to do something we've never done here before, and that's win a championship. And, everyone's really excited, and we're excited to play on Saturday, brother against brother. So, yeah, we're really excited.
Levi, Craig's been pretty candid this spring about the accuracy and touch from you and Sean being sort of hit and miss at times. Where do you feel like your accuracy and just your throwing in general is this spring? We
get everything graded throughout every practice. Net drills, all that. So I feel like I'm doing pretty good. Obviously, I feel like I can do better. There's certain things that, oh man, I just got lazy on this throw, or my foot wasn't in the right spot. But as far as from last year to this year, I would say it's a huge improvement. Huge. So.
How about the weapons around you, Levi? What can you say about this young wide receiver core, the tight ends? We hear a lot about Traden Welch. We hear a lot about Parker Christensen. How's that been going in the passing game?
It's been great. All I can say is everyone should be very excited for our passing game this fall. We should be very excited.
Levi, did confidence waver for you at all last year? There were some brutal games.
games where, you know, you're not completing 5-6 passes. And I know you were injured, but did it hurt your confidence level at all?
To be honest with you, yeah, it did. It was a tough mental battle, and knowing, what I had, I just didn't have confidence. I was like, man, I can usually make that throw like this, and I can't do that anymore. So, just getting used to that, and then, coming back this winter and doing this 10-week training program and into the spring, just focus back to the fundamentals, back to taking profits and back to being myself, which I'm excited. I'm excited about it.
Is it tough to kind of regroup from what kind of happened last season, just personally, just in terms of injuries are one thing, but sort of that mental battle? How long does it take you to kind of get back in the swing of things? Do you have to step away for a couple weeks and just kind of decompress? How do you kind of go through that process?
For me, it was just getting back to training. First I had to get healthy. After Boise, I also had a hip pointer, and so I was working on my shoulder and my hip for 2 weeks. I didn't touch a football. And then it was just getting back to training, hanging out with the guys at home, training with guys at home. Great competition. Great thing. Josh Cobbs is from my hometown, so getting to train with him and do all that, and just regain that confidence and making the throws that I know I can make. So yeah.
I know COVID was a reason that spring practice got pushed back, but with all those things considered, did the extra time before spring practice start, did that help you too?
I think it did. I think it really did. And I think it helps everybody. I mean, we've had the fewest injuries in this spring, and we've been able to roll this spring, and that's been really exciting. Are we perfect? No. Were our 2 scrimmages perfect? No, they weren't. But I think we're at a really good spot, and we're going to take a big step on Saturday, and we're going to just use that to propel us through the summer and into fall camp.
Levi, coach mentioned that you had to change your body a little bit again after all that weight you put on last year. Yeah. What has it been like, and what have you done to kind of lose that, I guess, for lack of a better word?
Eating less. I used to eat like 6 to 7 meals a day just to kind of keep up with that. So just kind of eating normally, and then just working out. I feel like I'm in a really good weight right now, and I feel like I'm more agile and I can do more things. So I feel really confident with all that.
All right, you guys good?
Yeah,
Can
Levi.
I get one more? Oh, come on, go ahead.
Levi, you mentioned developing some bad habits. What were maybe some of those bad habits that you felt like you developed, and are you still working through those, or do you feel like you've got those corrected at this point?
Still working through it. There's some days where it's like, oh, it doesn't show up at all, and then other days you're like, man, I'm really struggling with, this certain thing, and it's just staying consistent. And then for me, it's going to be the summer, just, getting perfect throw after perfect throw after perfect throw, and just getting that muscle memory back that I lost. So,
Levi, did you get out of whack at all last year, not being able to run as much? I know that running quarterback probably wasn't a great thing with, only one more quarterback on the roster, but that's kind of some part of your game. I mean, did that kind of hurt you at all?
I really don't think so. Sure, I like running the ball. I'm a competitor. I would love to, impose my will on someone else, but I don't think so. I think last year some of our biggest problem was, Coach probably has mentioned to you guys, is just we weren't together. The ace in our pocket of being together. We had this great training table, and just we weren't together, and we just didn't have that togetherness that we usually have. So I feel like that really hurt us last season, and we're excited to get the training table back and get to playing our football again. So,
Levi, real quick, I believe when we spoke last summer, you were about 240. What are you at right now?
I'm cruising about like 225, 230, kind of just staying in that range. So